Hi peoples, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, AJRTK here, and welcome to today's live stream that, yes, Genshin is back. And this is my 3rd anniversary of playing this game too, because I've been working on this for probably pretty much a whole majority of January, because it was a character I really want, and I successfully got her. It took me 60 wishes to get it done, and she will be ready to join us in the adventures as we're going to Fontaine, because I haven't ventured there yet. I wanted to save it for the live stream, so yeah, it's a brand new area that I did not get a chance to visit. I was too busy doing. I just finished some stuff from Sumeru. I finally finished it, and well, I am still in the tombs because I'm just checking if there's anything I missed before I head out to today's thing today. As you can see, I got my party. Of course, Beto. Shun Yun is the newest character. She is a catalyst, and my gosh, she is amazing. Her ability is that she actually... Skyward! Scatter! A character that's good for exploration. She is perfect for that. And her element is Anemo, that's wind. Also got Shenhe. I was going to play with Ayaka, but I said, nah, I'd rather just play with Shenhe. I need more physical damage. And Jean as a secondary healer, just in case if things go bad. I was going to use Kokomi, but she's not even close to being ready yet, so... I've just been working on Xian Yu for the past month and a couple of weeks, and she's ready, so she's maxed out. The only thing I haven't maxed out is her main abilities. So as you can see, I'm in the desert as Sumeru, one of my favorite areas. I got a chance to explore this place, and yeah, it's been a blast. Speaking of which, I gotta go fight a boss right quick because I don't know when they're gonna do the Diha wishes. I know it's not coming up next because they're doing Yamaiko, so yeah, I don't really like her. She's not that great, so I don't need another Callus. I got a good Callus already, so. So let's see what I have to do. I'm playing this on the PS5, by the way. And it looks so clean. It's 60 frames per second. It looks gorgeous as well. So yeah, I think I only play this once every year. I played this since 2021. And it's been 3 years since. I'm still liking the game. It's just I'm trying to find the right time to play, and I'm glad right now because I always play around where the lantern event they always do every year. I never miss it. Alright, trust me, the lantern has changed a lot.
Transfiguration. Skyward. Make way for the
Elements of
Adeptus.
burst, you can get super jump. That's like she does so much damage too. I mean, look at that. I know she's not supposed to be like a high damaging catalyst, but I want to make her as strong as possible. I mean, she is yeah, she's actually the power retainer, and this is her human form.
Scatter. Skyward.
I don't know, for some reason she got that Bayonetta vibe. For how she's designed, but I love her design. And she was featured along with the other female characters that I made on Twitter and on Webinar as my favorite Valentine of 2023. Genshin Gal. I will have the thumbnail ready for it on YouTube as well. I'm going to post this on YouTube for the very first time, and I'll see how it goes. If Genshin goes really well, I'll make it a series. If not, then I'll just continue working on it on YouTube. Quick.
Scatter.
If you guys want, I will shoot.
Eyes on me.
Are you okay?
Cryo incarnate. Scatter. Skyward.
You got some walls getting top of you? Not so much.
Seize the skies.
I want to use her element. players will get killed this quickly because they sweat on this game more than I do. I'm not getting it. I play my way, you play yours, and everybody be happy. I just finished a couple other side quests for Sumeru before I make my trip to Port Bay. So, when it's done here, then we're gonna get started for the next chapter. I mean, it's getting trippy, man. It's getting crazy. More dark. I can see why Genshin 2 years ago the ongoing game, because they keep updating it and adding like new stuff, and the cinematics were pretty much a masterpiece. Skyward! I guess it had it had the right but they ain't even last year back to that one. I don't think but does the numbers really mean anything if anybody haven't heard of it or seen it? Okay, alright, now we're done here. Jeez, the camera just zoomed in. Alright, now let's get ready. I am ready. Alright, so it's my first time, so I have no clue what's going to be happening, so we'll get a chance to experience it together. Alright, here we go.
Good old caravan rebot! Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to
I've seen
help
the
her.
doctor. He is a dangerous man. He is very dangerous.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is.
There
Running
she
into you in a
is.
place
Where's
like this.
D-Hop?
I can see you two
Breakfast
still
here.
love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering
Unfortunately,
around?
she won't be
We're
coming
usually
with us,
taking
so I don't
care of
have
some
her.
serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Well, we've been here for 1 year, so it's about time we start moving.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Seriously? I swear, Paimon to me, she's like a bottomless pit.
I see.
Mention something food,
Guess
she's
you
just
won't
zoop
be
in
needing
one
a going
area
away
and zoop to
party or
here.
anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
So now we're finally leaving Fern Gully Island into a newer area. Boy, so much I have to do to get there. So much I have to do. Thank you, Excellent. Thank you, love. For G2R. Wow. So that's Fontaine, huh? Well, it looks like the party's gonna get started over there once we get there. G2R! So that's the new nation we're heading. So this is gonna be Hydro. Yeah, this is a Hydro nation because, okay, alright. Little recap. We're gonna go through a history lesson right now with AJ. Alright, we're gonna start all the way from Mondstadt. Mondstadt, they had an Archon, and that was Animo. Leeway, they had one, and that's Geo. Inazuma, they had Electro. Sumeru, they had Dandero. And now we're going to the new area of Fontaine. I'm guessing that's water? Because their Archons are gods. So that they're basically elementals. Now, how the heck would... Well, I can't fly over there. That's not going to help, so... Like I said, this is my first time ever venturing here. And you know what's good. I lost my health. That's not too bad. I'm guessing that's the port over there. Hope you're having a great morning. A happy Friday, XLab. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yep, this is a brand new area, so I will definitely see explore. Great. With this, you can go over the seas, just like in Wind Waker. Without the music, though. There's also cheap candies, too. I don't want to cause a commotion, because every time we go somewhere, it's always be a commotion. I wonder what's going to happen this time. To find out. Okay, so these are the collectibles. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get the very first one. What are these? Hydrocus. Okay. So those are currencies you have to collect. Okay. Have you ever played Genshin? Yeah, it's a free-to-play RPG. It's really fun. I like it. I just haven't really get into it until last month. Because there was a character I wanted, and I got her, so... Oh, boy. This place is huge. Well, I guess I have to ride it inside. I mean, it starts off, you have to make a choice between the brother or the sister. I am the sister, because she looks like Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. Because the male character looked more feminine. I wish you could customize the characters, but you can't. In Tower of Fantasy, you can, but I'm just so I'm bored of Tower of Fantasy already. I don't know, because I'm really more, I've grown accustomed to playing Genshin more now. Yeah, she look like does she look like a Bayonetta character? But yeah, that's her. Her name is Xian Yun. She's known as the Cloud Retainer because she's one of like the Adepti. They're like gods. So she decided to become immortal to experience the mortal customs and stuff. I got her very effectively because I really want to start using her a lot. So. Alright, time to activate this thing. Oh boy. I got a lot to explore. Good. I kind of like, that's what I like about these games. I'm not going to do any voice work. Yeah, they're going to talk a lot too much. Talk way more than whatever game I played this year. Alright, what we got here? A mysterious power that flows out of the statue and imbued you the blessing of transoceanic source water. You'll be able to remain unhindered as long as you're moving through the lakes of your... Oh, I can swim underwater now? Ooh, okay. They never actually had that kind of thing. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina, such as when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Oh, okay. Okay, so as long as I'm around this area, I can swim. Even, like, I could dive underwater. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Let me set my objectives right, so that way I'll know where I have to go for this. Alright. Chapter 4. Yep, I'm on Chapter 4 right now. The ending of 3 was freaking trippy. I mean, the end of it was so freaking trippy. Because they always have like a twist, like after you finish the chapter of it. I'm curious what's going to happen in Act 4. I'm curious. Okay, so we got Animo, we got Geo, Electro, then Euro. So this is the 5th of the 7. And that's Hydro. I wonder how the ice one and the fire one's going to be like. They really put a lot of heart and effort into this game. And like I said, it's my 3rd time, and first time in live streams, but it's my 3rd time playing Genshin on my channel. But never played on YouTube, so I don't know how it's going to
go. After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it!
I'm gonna miss that place. That's pretty much one of my favorite areas.
This must be Fontaine's
the
port.
desert of Sumeru.
Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Too, but dang, what was the name of the freaking world in that? What was it called? I forgot.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is
that's
nice.
That's how I forgot.
Maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the 7 is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
And probably accused for something that we didn't do. I mean, that happened the first 2 times where we got to those new areas.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
They're using opera as a trial? Oh boy. I can think of a few reasons why it's gonna be weird.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
Yeah,
Not
here,
to
like,
question
you're
Fontaine's
not
way of
hearing,
doing things. It's just
what's
that
his name?
putting someone on trial
Phoenix
is
Wright goes like,
usually a very
"Objection!
serious thing.
Overruled!"
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Oh boy. Why do I got a bad feeling about this? And my battery's about to die. You think I got that kind of time? My battery's about to die. Anyway, I'll check it out.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here,
A
right?
superstar!
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
I knew it!
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there
And it begins.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Nah, that's a ridiculous thought of if they're mermaids.
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill
She has
clearly
a
in my
vision.
memories.
That's the
Now,
source of their
it's been
powers,
completely
but
submerged.
the traveler does not
He
have
would
one.
skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind.
Still doesn't
The
really
sun
explain
shone
much of how
brightly,
the
and
travelers
the
can
air
actually
was
use their
filled with the
powers.
scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
That's a dark
Sorry.
thought.
Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to
Oh.
reminisce about our childhood, that's
He's a
all.
pyro.
There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
A hero,
We
welcome,
just arrived
welcome.
in
Hope you're having a great
Fontaine.
day. Thank you for tuning in.
We
We
were
just
just
meeting
talking
the
with
brother
your
and sister
sister.
of this new area.
Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
You have? How's it going so far, man? Because the last time it was just ridiculous. She was like going on a roller coaster, though, but I still enjoy it, man. I gotta watch you play more of that. I was like, oh my goodness.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were
I'll
right,
definitely be
Paimon.
tuning in today.
We are quite similar.
So, what did
Just make sure it doesn't
Lynette mean just now when she
overload
said
your
that the
mind,
water is
man, with the new
engulfing
stuff
your
they've been
memories?
throwing all over the
And that
place.
it won't be long before it engulfs you too.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hey. Paimon, your turn.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense.
It was
Just
confusing. You
consider
got
it
the
a
boy as
sort of
young Lake, and I
etiquette
said,
we
oh
have
no,
here
he
in
can't even use
Fontaine
that.
when making new friends. You should
It
remember
was just like really
it.
confusing.
It
Like you get like
might
repeatable
be
items
useful.
still. I said, oh no.
Oh.
If you don't get the right item and you go into the
Well,
like
Paimon's
you gotta
just
fight
happy to have a
Ganon, but you're
local
gonna
friend
have
now.
like no weapons and you
By
gotta
the
fight
way,
like with
we were
bombs.
just
But
getting ready to go to the opera house
we all
to meet the
all of us
outdoor
know that we
icon.
have to damage him
Would
with the
you be able
Master
to show
Sword
us
and then
the
finish
way?
him off. Like you gotta use the silver arrow first and then use the Master Sword.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go
I
to
need
the
to play
opera
some
house
Zelda
later
myself.
myself.
I've beaten,
I'll gladly take you once I
I
finish
beat
things
Wind
here.
Waker. I beat Link
Please,
to the
follow
Past.
me.
I beat the original. I beat Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, and Hyrule Warriors, if you want to count that. And China Arms are, oh boy. Adultly using a slingshot. And then, I'm pretty sure he's going to say, eat my shorts. Well, I'm not wearing. Okay, I gotta go with this. Yeah, like I said, it's my first time being here.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Oh, good. We didn't have to wait that long. My God, so formal.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Maybe she's psychic, yo.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand.
So this is the Godbreaker known as Furina. God, I was reading all the freaking the forums and all that stuff. She's like one of the most broken characters.
Two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in
I
our
heard stories
nation.
about this character. But I've
Come,
never really seen the
let us
person.
make
Oh,
a toast
look
in
at her eye
honor
too.
of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant
We met during around
lands.
the event, but I can't do the event until I actually explore more of this area. Because they're still doing the Lanterns Right event.
Is she talking about us?
Hopefully I get a chance to finish it today. I actually enjoyed it.
I've long heard of the turmoil
She does
and
talk, but it
chaos
always looks
you
like
left
in
in
like
your
deeper
wake
part of the story.
as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless.
Well, we'll treat her as Z Dane Jr.
I
from
have
Final
come
Fantasy
to
IX.
receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course.
Wait, my sincerity is
seeking an
showing?
audience
Where?
with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold
Bigger
my
speech.
power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah. Paimon still can't believe it.
I just hope she
Feels
don't
like
talk
we've
so
only been
freaking
here
long
for a
as
few
Fischl,
minutes.
the Presenzian of
But
Amherst
Hydro
Derby.
Archon
I forgot the
entrance
freaking
was,
place, man.
Why
Why do I gotta share my
she
birthday with her,
was
man? Look, each
little
character has their own birthday, so I don't know who everybody's birthdays is, and then I'll try to see if I can look up what character you got. I got Fischl, man. Why I got her? Why she gotta be the birthday I have to share with?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
I don't like the looks of that guy. Didn't we see that guy on our way out to Sumeru earlier?
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Oh, you may be
Hey,
expecting
what's all the
Goku or
commotion?
some sort?
Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Duel?
I've
No one's
got
said
to
about
see
any
this.
duel.
I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Don't be talking about my birds. The birds will chirp when they want to.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Oh great, now you're bearish. You want
Now
to
she
like...
wants to fight?
Guy.
Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods? I got a resume. This wouldn't be the first time.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right.
Okay, now I'm really confused,
that'll be
man.
worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to
Oh my
put us
god.
on
You
trial?
start to feel like Inazuma all over again.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first
Are you
3
kidding me?
days of each month.
Paimon is not
You
a
are
thing.
clearly guilty
She's a
of
companion.
violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady
Oh my
Farina.
god, now it's like Inazuma
No one
all
knows
over
the
again,
laws
man.
of
With these
Fontaine
bullcrap
like
laws
she
we
does.
just got here.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
They don't mean you're a flying star.
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Oh, this is
My
bullcrap.
apologies, Lady Farina.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
mean to
bullcrap.
spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician
I was gonna call her a
Linny,
flying vacuum cleaner because she
my
loves to
beloved
clean up
citizen.
plates.
I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ah.
Ta-da!
What? What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
Ah, so that's what he was doing.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in
For a
the
second there, I
traveler's
thought it
hand
was like
all
a
along.
ventriloquist
It was just
puppet or
that no one
something.
could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Well, that was something. Oh boy. They all think it's a play.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Yeah, how did you know?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny.
It's pretty much official
Sounded
junior.
like you'll be performing at the
That's what I'm
Opera
looking
House,
at her
right?
as. Right?
I just know a few simple
At least she could
tricks I
speak
use to
English,
make a living.
unlike the princess
Lynette
herself,
is my
man,
assistant.
throwing me off with her confusing
It
words.
will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Yeah, sure, why not?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything
I
to
would
do
be
now.
delighted.
And we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
It just looked like an ordinary bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only
Born in
then
water and
will
die
the
in
sins
water.
of the people of
Why does it
Fontaine
sound like an
be
Avatar
washed away.
reference?
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say
way
that
of
the
water, that's what
ancestors
it's
of
called, yeah.
Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
I haven't really seen that movie
Others
that
say
much.
that the people of Fontaine never heeded the
I just
first
see it from
Hydro
reviews.
Archon's
I know.
warnings
It's actually pretty
and
good. My mom
offended
loved the movie, though.
Celestia.
She's seen it.
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Huh. Sure beats a moving truck, that's for sure.
It's like
Wow.
preparing
Well, that's what
for a
that
rainy
word's for.
day. But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Let's start destroying these magic pockets.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Oh, someone
The
trying to
story
join. Nope,
says
not
that
now. I
people
just got
once
here.
lived in the ocean.
If anybody trying
They
to
were one with the
if anybody
ocean.
trying to invite me or
Couldn't live
join,
apart from
they
it.
will be rejected
As
immediately.
time wore
because
on,
I haven't ventured this
people
area yet.
desired
Let
to
me
live on
explore
land.
a little bit more, man.
Developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea
I
within
want to
their
see what the
bodies.
mysterious secrets it
Thus,
holds
the
here.
people set foot on land.
Like I said, I like to
So,
explore, so.
if you ask me, when the water rises and
Whoa,
takes
there's
us
a mechanical
all,
garden over there on the
it'll be
left.
like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Way to convince them, Paimon. Alright, on to the next one.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
See, exploration is much easier with her. She's from Leewood, though. Yeah, so might as well take her along.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
That is a good point. I mean, I've been saying that a lot,
You
but
should still take it.
yeah.
You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Okay, I'll talk to you. The magic boxes have been distributed.
Oh,
Sir!
you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
But only 3 though?
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Yep.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Oh, I have to use magic. Also, yeah, I have to collect these too. I think I gotta use them. Yeah, look at this water. Alright, so that means I will bring out Kokomi after all.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Alright, let's see if it works. There we go. It worked! Alright, now me too. She can't do any fighting though. She could heal us, but we already have like we already got a healer already, and that's Jean. But Jean's like an offensive fighter as well. I guess I'll keep Kokomi for a while. It's just that her trait, it decreases her crit rate, so she can't do too much damage. So that's what they're trying to go for, because she's already
You
broken
made
as it
quick
is.
work of
Because she's a
that.
healer.
I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
I didn't
I've
really
also
level her
finished
up that
collecting a
much,
few
so.
here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Uh-huh. A pickpocket.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Alright, now we're on a covert mission already. I'll take a shortcut. Yeah, Xianyu was not available during around this time, so luckily I am from the future. Yeah, it cost me 60 wishes, man. To finally get her. It was worth saving them. So you actually unlock intertwine. I did call it intertwine. Let me show you. As you can see, it's right here. And let's see, how do I actually check out the item? What I need. See, these are the special wishes because they're legendary characters, and they got legendary weapons. And this is just for like to get legendary characters as well. That was not part of the events. I was lucky enough to get I was trying to get Shogun the other day. I got D-Look instead, and I said, oh, okay, I guess D-Look's fine. I guess Shogun's not really my thing. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Intertwined Fate. That's the one you use for the special event wishes, and this one's for the wishes they have there already. And you can actually unlock other characters too, depending on the month. And you can buy some here too. They actually have it on the Stardust exchange, but you only get 5. So as you can see, they're not there because I bought them all already. So right now, I actually got 14 of them. No, I got way more. I'm going to have like 40 by the time I'm done. But I'm saving it for Diha when she comes back. So, but for now, I got to wait. Because she's not coming back no time soon. Because next is going to be Yumiko and I think Xiao? Yeah, Xiao's great, but I already use Xianyu more.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
There she is.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Time to make a rest.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction!
Hey, what are we doing yammering? Let's go after her.
Should we chase her?
What do you think? It's our obvious job.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
That's another good observation, Paimon.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, that's a good sister of you.
Did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be alright. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
Just a twisted ankle! Don't you know how serious that is?
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief.
But we didn't catch the burp! I lost the burp!
Alright, let's put this little detour behind us.
Oh my god, I hate
We
the
should
Joe
go to the court of
song
Fontaine
crying.
now.
Oh my god, oh my god, I can't stand that crying, man. Okay, ride the aqua bus. That must be right here. So we're finally gonna get a chance to see the city. Yay! It's been an hour, but we finally get to see the city.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with
Halo
friends.
2. I still enjoy it every
So
single
you
time.
mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Way to go, big bro.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
She's an ice archon.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
And word sure gets around fast, doesn't it?
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Damn.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
Sound like
But
a
the
B
scariest
movie
part
Lifetime
is that to
movie.
this day,
Sounds like
none
that.
of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
A few moments later.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Now this place looks like Star Ocean for some reason. This does remind me of Star Ocean. This is that it doesn't have no water though. It's like a big castle and stuff. Very modern too.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
I gotta think a few places. Well, we finally made it to Fontaine. What a place it is. Alright, let's continue on. I'm gonna continue on with some of the story and then get ready to explore on my own. Yep, this place is completely different from the ones I've been.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh,
Hey.
You sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
You sure haven't been at
I'm
Connecticut
afraid that's
yet,
just how
Paimon.
it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
It didn't work.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Moments later.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Alright, so we gotta go to the Beaumont workshop.
Yeah! Skyward!
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
Magic
what were they called
pocket,
again?
Paimon.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Wow. actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard
that's
anyone
how it
really put
works.
it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called mumusia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Let's just see how this plays out.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments,
I didn't
why
expect
don't you
to see
settle
him
your
here.
own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere
Holy
wants to
crap,
poach
it's
clients
Child.
from Northland
I ain't
Bank,
expecting
that's
to see
fine.
him here.
But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We have not seen each other for a while. We had a couple run-ins in the past.
What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
Yeah, I have not seen Child since.
Aren't you the one looking
we was
for
on a
us?
little
You
adventure
really
with
expect
him and
us
his
to
brother,
sit and twiddle
his
our
younger
thumbs
brother.
while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Uh-oh, you don't
Hey,
want to provoke
I just
him.
said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay, sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Sure, I won't. Okay, so I have to play as... I have Child, too.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, he can change his weapons, too. He got scared because Beto showed up.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland
Targarlia
Bank?
is his code name.
Wait.
Child is his
Don't
real
tell
name.
me
Targarlia is his name.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Did something happen?
Now's my chance.
Huh. That was weird.
You didn't use your full power thing, and that would have killed. If you use your actual real full power, it would kill him. Because he actually transformed into like. I mean, yeah, you guys should know. Because I played this a few years ago.
I'm not
when I actually
sure.
had to fight him.
It's as if I
Let's just say
suddenly
it was
lost
just a
control
training
of my
exercise.
hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need
Yeah,
it.
you better not use delusion. That's like his delusion form is freaking OP, but it's taking life out of him.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work
They
for
used a lot
Northland
of it
Bank.
against us too, which was not a good idea.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Oh, that's a first.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to
Yeah,
leap
I
at
remember
us.
that.
Is
Almost
that the one?
crushed us.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my
That's
elemental
crazy.
powers.
You actually could create something like that.
It
with
takes
these
that
powers.
shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
And no, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Jeez.
The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified
So
stopping
you gotta
point.
fight for your freedom? Literally?
So engaging in
Man.
such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Because they get
So
killed.
really,
Yikes.
the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
We've seen her at the beginning.
Huh.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your
What?
vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, seems we don't have much to do for now. We might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Under Paimon's associated leadership, you walked around of the Gorda Fort.
Wow!
The
Who
text
could have seen
controller.
that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along! Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing! The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
Yeah, you already spoiled it.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aqua Bus.
Alright, let's see. Where is this place? Where's the... Oh, there's a teleport. Guys, I gotta activate these. The statue of the Seven will unlock the part of the map. I just realized in this game they don't have no cars or anything like that, or vehicles. Only just like ancient ones. What in the world? Jeez, look at the dogs! They're all dressed formal. Look at them. Hey, there's Charlotte.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte?
Yeah, I just said it, Paimon.
Who's her friend, and what are they chatting about?
Who knows?
Be pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be.
Man,
I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
Take it easy.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much mora for nothing.
Oh, great. Nice job, Charlotte.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte!
Traveler, Paimon, it's you! I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamex detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamex target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
Yeah,
this is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamex, head to the Opera Epiclese, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
Okay, this lady lost her mind now.
I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamex armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 mora.
Damn.
Okay. Well, escaping to the fortress of Meripede over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day. My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards.
That's the spirit.
Maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Sometimes you have to crawl before you walk.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Okay. Let's see. After activating the special analysis zoom in lens through your inventory or gadget shortcut bar, you can use the camera to use a special photo taking function. How does this work? Let's see. After shuttle activate the gadget, the original effects framing, freezing point composition, hold mode can't take effect. But you use the special methods to take photos. Okay. Why, thank you.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Alright, let's go. We are pretty much late. Oh boy. Alright, we're going in here first. We need to get this opened. Oh man, we might have to go back by foot. We haven't got a chance to explore the whole area yet. Alright, time to explore.
To remain on
like
dry
I said I was
land
gonna
for
do.
so long.
Let's get moving.
Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Let's see, this place is so huge. Okay. And like I said, it's my first time being here, so I got a lot to explore and open up new areas. Yeah, because in order to get to the next area, I need to know exactly where I'm going. Yeah, there's one over here, but that means I have to ride back here. And then don't ride the what's the name, I have to go by foot. Alright. I'll rather do that. And plus I got Shinryu with me, so driving by foot would be a cinch. Whoa boy. Alright.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
They could at least put like the start of a 7 in the city, but it's a little farther away as it normally would be. Alright, let's take the time to explore. Yeah, I'm gonna need these. Oh, these are different type of stones. Here's one of the domains. I'll get this open. Alright, what's this for? Okay, this is for... I guess these are equipable items. Now I got that unlocked, let's keep looking. What do I see there? There's treasure hoarders. Let's take them out.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
There's no end to this.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Hitman. Dare.
Huh. Where have you been hiding?
Alright, let me pick my map so I can know where the next teleporters are. So this is the main one. Need to go. And I'll get rid of some of this stuff. Is this a boss? Emperor of Flame and Iron. Okay, let me bring Ayaka. I'm gonna bring her in. She's good for this.
I await your instruction.
Alright, do your stuff. More treasure hoarders up ahead.
Whirling snow!
Skyward! Scatter!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Yeah! Skyward!
Suffocate!
mechanical beings. I knew it was gonna be like a Rise of a Robots thing coming to Genshin. Fight robots. We fought ancient machines, now we're gonna fight actual robots. Alright.
Skyward!
I don't know how these things are, but first time for everything.
You have it. Embrace the ice! Skyward!
They got guns.
Terrific! Power the vision light shot! Scatter! Skyward! Take flight! Barely as slow as flying!
Down, boy.
What a pleasant surprise.
Alright, that takes care of that. Let's keep moving. Okay, here's a teleporter, but it was not even on the map. It is now. Yep, this is... Yep, territory is very different.
What? Scatter! Skyward!
Barbados, guide us.
Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Skyward! Scatter!
Let's see, Promise Zero's relay. Mysterious clock device was created this special energy system produced by Fontaine. It possesses 3 energy states. Osea, Balance, and Pinula. And these states are altered to be backed by the opposites. Among the 3, the balanced state should be a proper state objects exist in, but with many things in the world. What is a proper rarely is, but is common. Okay. I think I have to make the opposite of what it is or something like that. Yeah, I'll brainstorm that later. I still want to do some more exploring. Like I said, I just got here. Well, it's already been like almost 2 hours already, so we'll do a little bit more and hopefully get to the performance. And I guess I'll call it for Genshin for now. I'll probably do some more stuff offline. Cause I really want to dig more into this.
Yeah, skyward.
Alright, here's a challenge thing. Hold on, let me get Ganyu.
Time to begin work? There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Yeah, they actually, yeah, these some of these challenges they have, they remind me so much of Sonic Frontiers now. But it doesn't expand the map, it just gives you some goodies. Alright, let me bring back Shenhe. Yeah, I want her back in the battlefield.
I will do as you command.
Okay, mountain climbing time. Actually, let's run this way. I see it's right there.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Can I break this? Oh! Wow. Huh. Oh, it guides. Okay. I think that's how it works. Yeah, 'cause I still don't know how swimming underwater works. I still don't. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to study more about this, how this works.
Another test subject.
Ambushed!
Fry!
To
Are
ashes! By ordinance divine! Obey! Skyward! Scatter! No! I swear by my sword! Seize the skies! Skyward! Scatter! Manifest! Unleash! Skyward! Scatter!
Adepti treasures have special powers. What about mortal ones?
Okay, there it is right there. See it dead ahead. First one guide is Sea Leaf. What's home?
These things, what are they used for?
Shenhe is the apprentice of Xian Yun, the clown retainer, and she is the Adepti disciple. So she is strong as an Adepti, but she's human. So that's the story about her. I did like the chapter she was introduced in too. And yeah, she was part of the Lantern Rite Festival this year, and I got a new outfit for her. It looks okay. It's not better than her original, though. You know, let me show you real quick. That's it right there. It's not bad. I like the original more. But she wore this for the festival. And she's rocking my favorite colors, blue and black. let's go activate this thing, and hopefully it will clear up more of the map. Okay, still need more though. The next one will be over here. I'll put that. For a second there, I thought it says poison, boy. It says poison. Poison. Alright, so I'm not going to do any other objectives, only just the main one, and then I'll probably call it right there for Genshin Impact. I'm still going to be live streaming, but I probably will play Tekken 8, I guess. Alright, I need 4 so I can get the next up lock. Alright. Discovery is key in this game. You get so much primo gems for it, so.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I should be getting there in no time. I really want to play Wind Waker now. That game was excellent. I don't normally say this, but I never actually had fun in a Zelda game ever, other than Wind Waker. Ocarina of Time is great and stuff, but let's face it, man. Not many people love the Water Temple stage. I mean, it's not no big problem though, but it's so boring. I'm not gonna touch Majora's Mask ever again. I mean, I'd rather just watch people play it. I'd rather not play it myself. That game got so much backtracking, I can't stand it. I mean, it's cool that other people play, but not me, man. I can't stand playing Majora's Mask. So much backtracking, man. So much. Albert Mark, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Friday. Playing some Genshin Impact for the first time in 2024, and I'm exploring the new area, Fontaine. I was supposed to play this on Valentine's Day, but the live stream was pretty awful that day, on Wednesday. But I did make up with the video. I posted it on YouTube. Finally, a Genshin Impact stream. Yeah. But, you know, I love playing the game a lot, though, but I'm just trying to find some viewers who actually like this kind of stuff, too, because it's relaxing and not too stressful to have to deal with. And plus, I do like playing Genshin a lot. It's just that I never got a chance to, like, live stream a lot of it.
Skyward! Scatter!
I heard a rumor is supposed to be coming to the Switch, but nothing yet. It's only on PC and PlayStation.
Manifest!
This is my 30th anniversary playing Genshin. I started playing Genshin in 2021.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
And so far, I'm actually a pro on it already. But there's still more things I have to learn and want to like cover up as well. Okay, that's just the middle. I'm getting closer though. Yeah, the next one's right there, but I have to go deeper. I don't know if this is actually blocking walls or... I don't know. I gotta go see. Well, there's another statue up ahead. Yeah, I can see it from here. It doesn't show on my map, though. That's crazy. You can actually dive underwater now, but only at Fontaine. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Yeah, hey, I remember that. Hey, I remember that little nursery rhyme. Cute. But this is actually a cool animation too. How they got it off. Yeah, the Fontaine update was released a while back, but I haven't been playing Genshin like that for a while. I've been playing like PSO2 and all that stuff. I stopped playing PSO2 completely now. I'm not really thrilled to play it anymore. I feel like the story has no meaning. I'm the captain of the sea. Oh. You guys are okay? I hope this does not kill him. I try to force him back in the sea, but that's the thanks I get? Alright, fine, you're on your own. Alright, now, where's that statue of the sea? Is that one?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Okay, it's a small one. Alright, it's not the big one, unfortunately. Oh, we got jellyfish enemies and stuff? Oh boy. Anyway, let's see. Ah, that's the one I'm looking at. Far ahead. I'll see if I can ping it on my map. Yeah, that's the one I actually need. Alright, let's get to it.
Yeah! Skyward!
Thank God for her ability. That actually gave me extra height. I actually could travel much higher places thanks to her. And right now, she is my waifu. I don't care if she's a bird, but still. I mean, I like her more than any woman I ever met. Even though she talks like she refers herself to the third person kind of way, but still, she's still enjoyable to play with and hang with. That's why she was featured along with the other Genshin gals that you see on the thumbnail for Valentine's Day this year.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Teleport over here. I'm looking forward to see what's next because they're doing the Lantern Raid rights, and I think it's going to be ending soon. I gotta finish the last part of it. Hopefully, I can finish it today. They're weak. Oh. This mystical creature can construct seem to have originality has been designed to test the dampness of its surroundings. But it also seems to be direct normal dampness would react accordingly. Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, Genshin waifus are here. Yeah, I know, right? In situations where it continuously affected by hydro, maybe something nice and unexpected might occur? And that's the other stuff I unlocked. Yeah, I didn't get Deha, unfortunately, because I was unlucky. Hopefully I'll get her this year. I didn't get her last year. It cost me 60 wishes to get this character. Because it's better to get 10 wishes and use 10 wishes at once instead of using, like, all at once. Actually, all at once is better than using it once at a time, because you'll mess up your chances. I was scared I wasn't going to get this character. I really want this character.
Yeah! Skyward!
And she is very effective. She's powerful. It's just that her defense sucks, so I have to be extremely careful when playing with this character. She could take a little beating, but not too much. And also, the best part is...
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Getting collectibles will be a cinch. Oh, are you serious? Well, it's close enough. It's fine. It's fine. Why I gotta do an arc way? That's fine. Okay. That should be fine enough. Hopefully I can... Currently disabled. Oh, it's not activated yet? Yeah, fine. I hope I flip. I just got to level 57 too, finally. Yeah, it takes a while to level up in this game. I mean, this game is like, it has a lot of features. It's very rich for a free-to-play game. It really is, man. Once you get to a higher level, you'll be able to play with other players and stuff and do some exploration or just want to do some dungeons or something like that. This game could be really fun. And I mean, it has a gorgeous atmosphere of like locations and stuff. The characters look great too. I gotta say, this game does have a lot to offer for a free-to-play game. That has to be the Opera House. Yeah, I have to go around to get there.
Whoa! Now this is fancy! The Opera at Claire's. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Hmm?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Oh, Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
I think she just gets scared when I'm
Then
not
you should
around.
understand that tears contain
I mean, that's
your
why
most
that's like the
intense
first time I ever
emotions.
seen like Paimon so
Like I just
scared and
mentioned,
upset.
the Fountain of Lucine
when the
is where
traveler's
all
not
the
with her.
flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny. I wonder where humans come from.
Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
We have to go to the back door, so yeah.
We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Linny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Linny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Go to the seats where Linny arranged. Well, we're about to go see a performance today. Oh my. Wow, it's legitimately a theater opera. It's huge.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down. Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
You go do that.
Of course you put this on Paimon.
It's your
Excuse
suggestion.
me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about? Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Hey.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
My God, man.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
The Justice Hound.
Ow! I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Ooh, sorry, so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before! Ooh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty cool. Magic!
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough, but Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
Fine, I'll do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy?
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me.
Alright, fine.
60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Neuvillette?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. Ah, what was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25, 24, 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Boy.
I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
I think it's less.
19, 18, 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened?
Oh, crap.
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
She looked
It
familiar,
appears that this
too.
incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Uh-oh.
The serial disappearances
crap.
case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Thank you, Christian, by him. Right now, we're witnessing a murder right now. Something just happened.
My dear people.
Right now, we're witnessing what just happened.
Me
Someone died on stage.
And
like I told her in my comedy video.
Is the opponent.
Oh, that's easy. Xian Yu, the cloud retainer.
That's right.
That'll be easy.
I mean, you.
Hope you have a great
traveler.
Friday, peoples.
You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
I might actually have to fight her if she wants to face me in a duel.
Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages.
She's an Archon. Archons are like gods.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney?
Yeah, they all look regal in this place.
Very well.
I wish I
The
could, but
trial
they're
will
not
be
doing
held
the
a day
wishes
from
for
now
him
in the
right
Opera
now.
House. Both
I'm pretty
sides
sure,
may
yeah, he's
investigate
playable.
the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
If he says no, there will be no free soup on Thursdays. By the way, I hope you're doing great, man. Sorry I haven't been coming to your live streams. I'm not really a big fan of The Last of Us. I'm not really a big fan
The
of
audience may begin to
but hope
leave
your
in an
playthrough went
orderly
well,
fashion
man.
once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long.
This is Genshin Impact.
Let's see what kind of case this
I just got to
big-shot
Fontaine and,
Outlander
well,
can build in such a
yeah,
short
it's my
amount
first
of
time
time.
being here, so it's a free-to-play game. I'm playing this on the PS5. This is also on Steam. I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, this is man. I did not suspect this.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened
Well,
just
that's
now.
what it says. I play a variety of
Were you
games from
frightened?
retro and current.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No, of course not.
Good to hear.
Can't be him.
Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such
I'll
that
watch
all
people play
that's
games. I
left
just don't like Last of Us
is
that much.
confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
I mean, no disrespect.
As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even
you
a
do
skilled and
well in your
knowledgeable
games too,
magician
man.
like
I do love
myself
those
couldn't
Steam
pull
games
all
you be
that off
playing
in
too.
just
The
1
mysterious
minute.
ones, and you play as like an agent, and then go to all those places and stuff. And the incident when the game crashed on you, that was really funny too. But still, man, you guys are the best.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this
That's why I
book
think
says,
Church has a special place for
the
everybody.
impossible
Yeah,
could
Secret
not
World,
have
that's the game.
Whatever
that
happened
game was
must have
fun to
been
play.
that which is possible.
What's with the disguise, Paimon? Oh no. What are you doing, Paimon, with the disguise?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Okay, good, because you know how much
I
more
think
I
they look
have,
cute
and
on
I
you,
know how
Paimon.
much you spent.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to
Kill
help
the
me now.
mustache girl.
I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for
She's
Lynette
been
and
your
I
guide
to
since
prove
the
our own
beginning, so
innocence.
yeah, you'll meet Paimon. At the beginning, yeah. You're supposed to be in some ultimate battle
thing
against
you
some
agreed to
powerful
be our
god,
attorneys.
but you get separated by your
Thanks for
siblings, so you
that.
get to choose if you
We'll
want
be
to be a
counting on
boy
you.
or a girl. I chose the girl
thank you
because
so
she likes
much.
Dane from Final Fantasy IX. Because the male looked more feminine, so I said, you know what, let me just do this for her. The character's name, the male is Ether,
Since we're
and
going
the female
to
is
start
Lumine.
investigating, Paimon has a question first.
So they're on a journey to
Lynette
find
go
each other.
during the performance?
And the other is joining the bad guys.
Oh,
And that's
well.
pretty much what I know so far.
I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade
This game
secrets
is
as
4-player
magicians.
co-op. You can play with a
The
friend,
secrets
but you have to
behind
reach
our
to a
magic are
certain point
past
first.
Saving, Lenny.
You can
I
unlock new characters
suppose
by
you're
making
right.
wishes and
The
completing
truth
some
behind our
tasks.
tricks is going to be important
It's really
evidence
fun.
that will be
It's really
weighted
enjoyable.
during the trial.
Thank you, Tony
Tis
Nakata
truly
Ninja.
a
You have a
pity.
great day.
As a magician, our
Have a
magic
great
show is a
weekend. If
work
you're
of
live streaming,
art.
I will stop
We've
by,
poured
swing by quickly.
countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it.
Actually,
We
before
should
you head
go
out, let me give you
somewhere
a quick
else if we're
shout out
going to
for
discuss our
tuning in,
magic
you know?
tricks. We'll go speak with the
me
guards,
give you a quick shout out
and
before
in
you
the
head out.
meantime, you can go investigate the stage in the
Please
seating
follow
areas.
Totally Night Copy Ninja. He plays some awesome games. He played Last of Us, he played Onimusha. And he plays this game too, Secret Worlds.
It crashed again.
Yep, that's when it happened. That's when the game crashed. I remember, I was there. But yeah, please go follow him. He's an awesome dude, man. You'll love him. Awesome gamer. Hey, yeah, he's cool. He's calm and cool and collected, man. He's always a cool as a cucumber. All right, so now we're on the case. We're detectives now.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Yeah, how did he get in there and not the girl?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good
We're
friends.
best friends since 2 hours.
We've known each other
her name is
for
Paimon. She is your
little
guide,
while.
and she helps
So
you out
in
in your
just
journey
a
and
short
stuff. She
time, he
finds
was
you
not
at the
only
beginning
able
of
to
the
win
game.
your trust, but even convince you to act as
She's
his
very
attorneys.
funny too.
I know
And she
there's
has
no
a,
such thing as
an
magic. The real
empty-less,
trick of a magician is
body
holding
that
the
she can
audience
just
in the
consume
palm of
food
their
easily.
hand.
That's why she never gets hungry.
I've
She
seen
gets hungry,
a
but
lot
she
of
just
cases,
devours
and I
the
can
food.
tell you that
So.
people are the
She's
least
really funny,
reliable
though.
kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Did you know that this little girl's like 1 billion years old? Okay, so now it's a mystery. Okay, this is great. Now it's gonna feel like who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so I could use this for next time though, but I want to play more Genshin though, but I don't want to spoil anything. Oh yeah, check what I could do.
Where'd that wind come from?
If you have the PS5 version, you can blow into the controller and it blows Paimon. That's one of those cool little features they added for the PS5. Let me collect my rewards for today's last stream. Yeah, that's probably how the victim was when this happened. So, you know what? I'm gonna leave this for next time. So yeah, why not? Let's make this a little thing. So now we got a murder, and no one can join my game, and gonna have to see what's gonna happen next time. So I'm gonna have to like save the story mode for this and just do whatever else I need to do. Because yeah, now I actually have to do investigation mode. So it's time to solve the mystery of who done it.